Hi everyone, my name is Michael Wong. I'm an Australian lawyer and a registered migration agent. In this video, I'm going to talk about the 485 visa extension stream. Immigration has updated the website and announced there is an extension for eligible person to apply for the second 485 visa. So in this video, I'm going to cover this. Make sure if you like this video, please give us a thumb up, comment our video, and subscribe our channel. So if you can hit the bell so that we can next time we can remind you we got new videos so that you can update your migration news. So we're going to talk about the 485 visa now. Before I go into the topic I'm going to cover, I would like to share with you some background information. 485 visa, temporary graduate visa. There's two streams: postgraduate work stream and temporary graduate work stream. And we're going to cover only the post-study work stream today. And as you know, that the 485 is for those who graduate, international graduate, who finish the course and allow them to stay in Australia for 1.5 years to 4 years, depending on the course you finished. Why there is a rumor or other information these few weeks from the government or from agents or from other friends, they talk about the extension of 485 visa, and there is some information that is not so accurate. I heard that some people say that the immigration is going to extend the 485 visa because of the COVID, and I would say it's not so generous. What we're going to talk about now, please look at the screen. Everything happens because of the update of the immigration website I think in the past 2 weeks. This page titled Regional Migration. When you go down, you can see that international graduates studying in the regional area, say from 2021 temporary graduate visa holder bracket post-study work stream who have graduated from a regional educational institution and have lived in regional Australia on their first temporary graduate visa will be eligible for a second TGV, temporary graduate visa. That's why people say because of COVID, the immigration is very generous to extend everyone's 485 visa, and that's not the case. As you can see here, last year, March on 20th, the Prime Minister and at that time, the Minister for Immigration, David Coleman, has announced that they would like to help regional area to grow their population. One of the strategy they used is migration. And there's one line in the media release. It says, giving international students studying at regional university access to an additional year in Australia on a post-study work visa. I would like to remind you again, it's say post-study work visa here. It means you will have to get the 485 visa through the post-study work stream. And that means you have to complete the bachelor, master, or doctor before you apply for the 485 visa to enjoy this extension. When we look at it here, international graduates who have studied and lived in Category 2 will be eligible for an additional year on a second temporary graduate visa. And international graduates who have studied and lived in Category 3 will be eligible for an additional 2 years on a second temporary graduate visa. So what does that mean, Category 2 and Category 3? I'm going to talk about it right a minute. As you can see in this line, at the moment, for people who are holding 485 visa because they finish their bachelor or master coursework, you will be able to get a 2-year 485 post-study work stream visa. And for master by research, it's 3 years, and for doctor, it's 4 years. However, from 2021 November, if you remained in regional area when you hold a 485 visa, you'll be able to extend your visa for 1 or 2 years, depending on the area you live and depending on the area whether they are considered as Category 2 or Category 3 regional area. You may see that here, remain in designated regional area. Some people will say, if I can move to other regional area instead of the one I lived when I applied for the visa. I've no idea at the moment because it doesn't like the 491 visa. The 485 visa in this aspect has not announced any legislation change, so we'll have to wait and see. So what is Category 2 and Category 3 visa? Regional area. As you can see in this slides, the Category 2 regional area is actually the cities and major regional centres, including Perth, Adelaide, Geelong, Hobart, Canberra, Gold Coast, Sunshine Coast, Newcastle, Wollongong. And for Category 3, it includes every cities or town that are considered regional centres and other regional areas, including Ballarat, Bendigo, Wollongong, Warrnambool, Launceston. The whole New Northern Territory (NT) is considered Category 3 regional area. So to summarize, it's very simple. If you're in a Category 2, or I would say, if you graduate from a Category 2 regional area and you reside in a Category 2 regional area when you hold the first 485 visa, you'll be able to get an extension for 1 year, so that maximum you'll be able to get 3, 4, or 5 years 485 visa with the extension, depending on the course you study and you finish before you apply for your 485 visa. If you're in the Category 3 regional area, you'll be able to get a 2-year extension, give you in total a 4 to 6 years 485 visa. Alright, some people will say, yeah, it's very generous. It's very generous. Is it generous because of the COVID-19 situation? Of course it's not. As I said, this is the policy announced in March 2019. It's definitely not because of the COVID-19 pandemic. It's because of the policy by the Australian government to grow the regional population. Is there any concession or for the 485 visa applicant for the COVID-19? Yes, there is some policy about that. There's three main policies. The first one is the English result. To apply for the 485 visa, you will have to submit your English result at the time you apply for the 485 visa. However, because of COVID-19, there are lots of test centers had been closed. There's not sufficient spot for the English test. That's why the immigration actually allow people or applicant to provide their English test result a bit later. The second concession is for those who are not able to apply for the visa onshore. In the past, if you would like to apply the 485 visa, you will have to be onshore, and you have to be onshore when the visa is granted. However, because of the COVID concession, the immigration allowed the applicant to apply for the visa when they are offshore physically and get the visa granted when they are offshore, which is not allowed in the past. The third concession is for those who was affected because of COVID-19. They can't come into Australia to apply for the visa. And you have to, in the past, you have to apply for the visa within 6 months after you finish your course. But now you will be able to apply for the visa within 12 months after you finish the course. That's the main concession for those who cannot come to Australia or who cannot enter Australia to apply for the visa. So you can apply for the visa offshore 12 months, so within 12 months after you finish the course. That's a very, very important concession. That's all for today. If you got any question, please leave it in the comment section. I will reply to you when I'm available or in the live session. Please give us a thumb up, please subscribe our channel and hit the bell so that next time if we got a new video we can remind you. Thanks a lot, see you next time.